up guys? I'm Q Coach Shay and I'm here to give you my top tips for running in cold weather. These tips will not only physically prepare you for your run, but they're gonna help you establish a ritual that will mentally prepare you for your run. All right, we're gonna start from the inside out. First thing, most important, you've got to hydrate. Do not be fooled by cold weather. Just because it's not hot outside and you're not expecting to sweat a lot doesn't mean that you don't need high quality hydration. And what I mean by that is choosing a high quality water. Something that's got a really high pH balance, 9.5 or higher, and something that's got electrolytes in it. And what that basically means is those minerals are gonna help shuttle the hydration into your cells so you can perform better. General rule is 8 to 16 ounces or a glass of water per 20 minutes of exercise. If you do this 20 minutes before you head outside, it'll give your body time to absorb the water so it's not sloshing in your belly, and you won't have to grab that water bottle on the run, which I love because I hate carrying stuff when I'm running. Number two, fueling up. If you're waking up super early and you don't expect to go hard or long, you can do what's called like a fasted cardio run, which basically means you're running on your reserves from the day before. If you plan to go for a really long run or you wake up really hungry, you want to make sure that you put something in your body. I like to do a whole grain toast with peanut butter or a banana or a super power-packed dense green juice. That tends to keep me fueled up for the duration of my exercise routine, whether I'm running or working out. Then when you come back, you can fuel up with your protein and the rest of your macros, okay? All right, so now that we're hydrated and we're fueled up, there's some things we gotta take care of before we get into the actual exercise. You wanna make sure that you take care of your skin. I'm big on this. That dry weather can totally dry out your face. And again, do not be fooled by that cloud cover. Sun coming down and bouncing up and down off of those clouds in the snow will come up onto your face and you'll get a chapped skin or sunburn. So make sure you get a really high quality, I like a nutrient dense moisturizer that's got minerals in it that's gonna help protect your skin, and something that's like an SPF of 20 or higher. And then of course, chapstick is the ultimate winter lifesaver. Do not leave home without it. I actually have a mini Vaseline. It's so cute. We all know this guy, right? Vaseline with cocoa butter. I put it in my pocket. It's really small. I can put it back on as I'm running because chapped lips are no fun. Trust me, you don't want to be out on the road and feel like you have to stop because your face hurts or you're too hungry to keep running. So make sure you do these first couple of things. Once you've got that taken care of, we got to get dressed. This is the fun part. I'm gonna tell you a story. The first time I went running in the cold, it was probably about 40 degrees, and I'm into fitness fashion, right? So I got like my tech gear on, I've got my winter running pants, I've got a tank top, I've got a sweatshirt, I got a puffy vest, I got my beanie with the pom-pom. I am dying, guys, I'm dying. 10 minutes in, I wanna stop, I'm sweating, I'm taking stuff off, it's in my hands, no good. General rule, 45 degrees or higher, if you're a pretty regular runner, you can actually go outside in your shorts and maybe a capped sleeve shirt or a long sleeve shirt. Make sure you've got gloves on and you'll be okay. For beginners, test it out. Leggings, a tank top, and maybe a form-fitting, lightweight zip-up that you can pull off and tie around your waist, something that's not cumbersome. You definitely don't want to overheat. That's no fun either. Things that tend to stay cold no matter what, fingers, toes, and ears. So one of my favorite options is one of those headbands with the little ear flap things. They've got fleece inside. Those are great because it keeps your ears cold, and then you can also put your earphones underneath if you like to run with music, and then it lets the heat escape from the top of your head so you don't overheat. Gloves always, plus you look cool. They make me run faster. I love good gloves, and then good socks in your shoes. All right, and the rest is up to you. There's some great brands out there that specialize in running. New Balance is one of them, probably the best. Athleta and a new brand, Sweaty Betty, that just came to New York and LA from London. They've got some really cool stuff so you don't have to sacrifice your fitness fashion for function. But remember, function first. Okay, here we go. We're fueled up, we're dressed, we're ready to hit it. Make sure you warm up before you head outside. Okay, you wanna bring your body temperature up so you don't shock your muscles. So I like to do just some basic things. Jogging in place, jumping jacks, butt kicks. Sometimes I like to do knee taps. This helps you fire up your core. Some other good ones, you'll see this, I've got a cardio cure workout coming up on Qinetic Live later today. I like to do windmill taps, Stretch out the hamstrings, get a little rotation in the spine. I'll even do some squats, right? Fire up the booty. And then of course you wanna warm up your joints, so feet together. I like to do this little guy. It's a cute move, right? Sexy, but it's great. You get ankles, knees, and hips all at once. And you can even roll out your ankles one by digging the ball of your foot into the ground. Also maybe doing some toe taps. Wake up the front of your legs to help avoid some shin splints, okay? So make sure you give yourself about 5-6 minutes is really all you need, and then you can head outside. Some things to think about when you hit the road, especially if you're new. As you start running, you're gonna start to feel a burning in your lungs as that cold air comes in. Don't be scared and don't stop. Go slow, pace yourself, and work yourself up to your ultimate distance, your goal distance, okay? After a couple of days, your lungs, your heart, and your body will acclimate to that cold weather, and you'll be okay, I promise. All right, so once you've done your run, whatever that is, you come back into the house. Last, most important thing, make sure that you make time for a cool down and stretch. You've got to bring your heart rate down and you've got to bring your internal body temperature down. This will help aid in the recovery process and accelerate the recovery process so that you're not so sore. So some things I like to do is a great hamstring stretch, right? So pulling the heel towards the seat, tuck your tailbone under, stand up tall, and then I just pull, or that was a quad stretch, sorry, and then I do hamstring. So from the back quad, and then up to the hamstring hugging into the chest. I do that a couple times on each leg. I like to do some lateral lunges, open up my inner thighs, loosen up my hips, all right? And then you can do some of the things that you did in the beginning. A nice forward fold is good for the hamstrings, or kick your foot forward, bend at the waist, long spine, right? Flex your foot up, you get your calf as well, grab your toes, and you can sort of wiggle that side to side and get the muscle from different angles. And then of course, straight up calf stretch in a lunge. So make sure you definitely take that time, cool down, go slow, hold each stretch for 15-20 seconds, and you'll be good to go. All right, so I hope you try these tips. As I said, they're gonna help you physically prepare and mentally prepare. The more work you do ahead of time, the better performance and the more fun you're gonna have on the road. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.